I'm leveling up my sorcerer. Super stoked. Let's see. So we're going to definitely
No one stopped me yet.
do the extended and twinned spell meta magic passives. I really like the extended one that doubles the duration of spells, and then twinned lets you target an additional creature. For the spell I'm going to learn, I think I'm going to go with Magic Missile. It's just too good.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and level up Bonnie. She is a paladin, so she gets to choose defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, or protection. I am gonna have to go with great weapon fighting. There's just a handful of weapons in the game I really love playing with. So I'm gonna stick with that and go for my hammers and heavy axes. And get a whole slew of all these paladin spells, all of the smites, along with Shield of Faith and Protection from Good and Evil. Heroism is pretty great. Divine Favor is pretty great. Prepared spells, I'm just gonna start from scratch. Cure Wounds is kind of a no-brainer because it's gonna be in the middle of combat all the time. I'm just gonna start with all the smites and play around with them a little more than I have been. I want to get to know the differences and finish it off with heroism. And my body's level 2. You want to go introduce yourself to your new friend?
Sure. Ugh, every beautiful girl that turned me down in high school. Go ahead and wake her up.
Was it because you didn't wake him up first?
I'm alive. How is this possible?
Hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Very true. You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. I can't think of better company.
Enough, let's go.
Alright, so now we have our old friend Shadowheart in our group. I'm gonna just cut away from the game for a second. See what we have to say about Shadowheart. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
She's kind of the clear, like, early love interest.
She is.
She's a girl with a mystery, and she's a girl with a mission.
I mean, love mysterious girl with shadows for eyes. Shadowheart is every girl that I fell in love with in high school. Shadowheart is the embodiment of, like, the unattainable cool girl, I think, and I love that. Shadowheart's a fun character. She's a cleric. I think that this was a fun way to make a cleric fun. I think clerics are kind of a boring buddy-duddy class, or can be. And having a dark cleric that's a little mysterious, a little rough around the edges, it's an urchin, was kind of a fun.
Yeah, I see what you mean about clerics, kind of. I guess it all kind of comes down to the god that they worship.
Very much so.
And, you know, at this early stage, I don't think we're giving anything away to say, you know, this worshiper of Shar, like, she's, you know, really leading into the gothic manic pixie dream girl love interest, like, just, you know, leaning into it so hard. And then I know that she's so, like, dedicated to her mission that she would absolutely cut our hearts out for it. And so that makes her like this unattainable level of cool that, like, also makes me wary of her. Like, okay, they were trying to make me love her too much. Like, she's absolutely gonna stab me in the back or do something that we're gonna be like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're definitely um will not be surprised when she doesn't hesitate to screw any of us over.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, she's all in for the mission.
yeah. With that being said, I guess
I'm gonna go ahead and level her up real quick.
oh yeah, let's see what she's got.
We're gonna go with bless and some healing spells and some damage.
Oh. Just gonna kind of start combing the beach a little bit.
No traps, please.
Ooh, I found a lute. Do you want a lute? I don't play instrument. I'm a Templar knight. I'm looking for a very exotic cup.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay. Waypoint. What do you say, Priestess of Shar? You want to
Yeah.
take your hand at trying to crack a level 20 lock?
See what we can do. Oh, no lockpicks. Hold on.
Oh, I picked one up. Hang on.
I'll just snag that.
Did I grab one?
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Okay.
Alright, let's roll. 7.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Okay. Worth a shot, but
Always worth a shot. You can go in through the front door, why not?
More
a really-
wretched things.
really good way to just get your ass kicked right off the gate, too. Get in that door.
What's
Here. Picking up for a hammer.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
I think I will Sacred Flame that guy that is heading towards you. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna try my meta magic. I'm gonna twin a spell. Firebolt. 1 Intellect Devour. And 2 Intellect. Yes. Oh, sorcerers are fun. Alright.
Hope I'm only in melee with one of them. Not sure. Try, seems like a good place for Thunderous Smite.
It does.
Dead father!
Nice.
Distance.
Guiding bolts. And there we go.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Those things are jerks. I don't like them. So creepy.
They are pretty gross. And strangely remind me of our dog.
Yeah, they're oddly similar. They're a little real life monster. Go introduce ourselves to my companion character that I'll be using most of the run through, I think.
Something's on my mind.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
My view is obstructed.
Oh no.
Oh man, I'm gonna go let's go with the strength modifier on that one, I think.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
Oh man, put the knife away and maybe we can talk about it.
We'll talk. I can... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Put the knife away. Tell you everything.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I will tell him my name and my story.
My. You've been busy.
We're Bonnie and Clyde.
So,
Yeah, Bonnie and
did you
Clyde.
learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna turn us into mind flayers.
Into...
Yeah, I know.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it. We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flare ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I
Astarion.
accept.
What do we think about Astarion?
Oh gosh, Astarion is so fabulous and such a little snarky bitch.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that you're so good at playing Astarion because I'm not. I'm not a good rogue. I'm not sneaky. I'm not stealthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give away all of my secrets on the channel about using Astarion and stealth to your advantage. It's a little haphazard at first, but once you kind of get the hang of it, I've come up with a few tricks that make him a little overpowered, to be honest. He's pretty broken how he can kind of just...
Can really bend the situations to...
Yeah, he can do a lot of damage with his sneak attack, and if you really work to maximize that on every turn, especially later in the game once he has some more tools to play ranged, yeah, he's pretty scary. But I love his voice acting.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, the voice acting is so good. You know, he really leads into like this snobby aristocrat, like, you know, just like, oh, go murder that thing for me, please. Like, oh, you look like a servant. Go handle the dirty work for me. Like,
Oh, we're camping here?
yeah.
Camp. Yeah.
Oh, good. The help's here. But no, I love playing with him. He's
You're fun to watch when you play.
super stealthy, and once you build him a little bit, build him out a little bit more, he can pick any lock. He can pick any lock. Like, gets so many bonuses picking locks. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I love playing with him. With that, I will level him up.
Well,
Second level rogue. Pretty bare bones. You get to use dash and disengage as bonus actions. You just have to be sure that you're using them on this end of the hotbar for a bonus action. If you use them over here, it'll use your actual action instead of a bonus action.
Hot tip.
Yeah.
I think I say something sassy, I get a sassy response to Gale, because I'm a sorcerer. Let's find out.
I certainly hope so.
I certainly hope so too. I've read that sorcerers get a lot of fun responses. I haven't really played with them enough to see that. But I'm excited.
You're alive. That's unexpected.
Okay.
Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood.
I haven't decided who I'm going to play
Intellect
with this
devour and
render
imitate
yet.
your ear.
Like who my
Glad to see my eyes
little
deceive
companion
me.
character is going to
I'm
be.
Gale.
I do love
Well
playing
met.
Gale. Well met.
Very same. A traumatizing experience, if an instructive one.
Yeah, I suppose you mean that thing
Yes.
they put in my
The
eye.
ocular penetration by an illithid tadpole, which will end with our souls being snuffed like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
I'm better than a wizard. I'm a sorcerer.
There's a gust of weave about you, but it's a mere breeze.
I wanted a fancy
I need a tempest.
special
It'll have to wait. The primary need is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
Absolutely.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis?
I am aware
It is
of
to be
this.
avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either.
But
Powerful
you, I'm
cleric,
a
maybe?
sorcerer. Is this a conversation or an
Just trying
interrogation?
to figure out where we stand. Conclusion, nowhere. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
Yeah,
And
come
I'm
on.
flattered, I'm sure. But it seems you're traveling with a substantial amount of companions already. Maybe later, yes?
I guess I'll start on Gale.
I don't know. How do you feel about Gale?
Gale sucks. I think Gale is such a pompous. Just he immediately comes out like with the insults. Like, I think I figured it out watching it this time. I think I put my finger on like why I love how snobby Astarion is, and I don't like how snobby Gale is. It's because even though Astarion is treating you as though you're the help, he still is doing. He still believes in propriety, whereas Gale comes off as kind of like dismissive and rude, and it's just his. I think his vibe is more because he's human.
Perhaps.
So he's just like, oh well. I mean, we're the best, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
humans suck.
yeah. So,
Fair enough.
no, yeah, Gale rubbed me wrong the best. Although I like the patch 9 version of him better. He's a little sassier. He's a little funnier. He's got the
Tattoo.
the tattoo that he saw in the George Clooney movie.
Yeah. Give me the From Dusk Till Dawn. I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, let's save there.
Love it.